Welcome back, and we will do the learner's box right now. We can use an infinitive after the verbs want, hope, and plan. Alright, we can use an infinitive after the verbs want, hope, and plan. Example like that: I'm hoping to visit some friends. Alright, so to infinitive means verb one. Second one, we can use a clause after the verbs think and reckon. Example like, I think I will stay at home. Means a clause means there's a subject plus verb plus object, but we will not use the word will. We cannot use an infinitive. We have to use a clause. Alright, I think I'll stay at home. I don't reckon I'll enjoy this film. Alright, so let's do the exercise number 5. Exercise number 5. Complete the sentences using the verbs in the brackets and the clause or an infinitive. So remember, plan, hope, and want. We will use to plus infinitive, means followed by an infinitive. But if there is think or reckon, we will use a clause, means there is inside it has subject plus verb plus object. Remember that. I have written all the answers, so now we will do it on the paper, on your book. I'm not planning blah 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 to the university next year. So you see the word plan, it will be to plus infinitive. I'm not planning to go to the university next year. I don't reckon, because it is reckon, so we'll use a clause. I don't reckon I will pass all of my exams. Next one. We are hoping blah 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 a few days abroad. So hoping, hope, because it is a word hope, so use an infinitive followed by the word hoping. So we are hoping to spend a few days abroad. Next one. Number 4. I think blah 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 for a job in a restaurant. So I think, because it is the word think, so we have to plus a clause after it. So I think I will look for a job in the restaurant. Number 5. I don't think, just the same as think, so plus clause right after it. It is, I don't think I will visit any of my relatives on this holiday. Number 6. We want blah 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 in the hotel by the sea. They give us the word stay, but it said we want, so we will have a clause right after the word want. So we want to stay in a hotel by the sea. So this is the answer. Those are the answers. Alright. So now we'll quickly moving on to the writing strategy. Writing strategy. In the sentences referring to the future, we will use the present simple after when, as soon as, until, after, before, and while, but not will. Alright. So we'll use instead of using future simple, we can also use present simple. But remember, present simple referring to the future will after when, as soon as, until, after, before, and while. But we will not use will in the present simple. We will not use will as the sentences referring to the future. Alright, remember that? So we will now read the exercise number 8 on page number 51. A British friend wants to stay with you for a few days over the holiday. Write an email about 120 words to 150 words to him or her. Remember to include those 4 bullet points. Say how you feel about his or her plans to visit and why. Second, give some information about what you will be doing in the holidays and when. The third bullet point, Explain when the best time for his or her visit would be and why. Number 4. Ask when he or she plans to arrive and how long the visit will be. Alright? So remember to include those 4 bullet points information, and if not, if you want to find work while find an email as an example, you can look at the email at the exercise number 2. Archie wrote to Carl that email. You can look and you can change your words and put your own words in it, so that you can form it into your word. And remember, after you do the exercise number 8, remember to check your own work. Have you included the information in the task in the exercise number 8? Right over there. 4 bullet points, remember, and 120 words to 150 words. Have you written in an informal style, because it is an informal letter, not a formal letter. Be carefully. Have you used future time clauses correctly? Means the exercise, means the writing strategy, remember. And have you written all the correct number of the words? Is it 120 words to 150 words? If you write less than 120 words, remember to add more information about it. If you write more than 150 words, some part, if you do not need, please throw away. Alright, so this has been our tonight's lesson of our show. Thank you so much for tuning in to our tonight's lesson, Friday's lesson. Alright, and remember to review our tonight's lesson. It is the Unit 5G. We have talked about an informal email. And prepare for the next time's lesson. Maybe next week we won't see you, because we have finished a half of the book. The half of the book, alright? More than a half of a book. Because Unit 6 next week. So maybe next week or more than next week. So maybe I'll take a break. So maybe we'll do an encore lesson next week. Remember to review the Unit 5G, an informal email, and tune in to the next time's lesson. We'll do the Unit 6 mystery. We'll talk about 6A vocabulary and listening, crime and the manner. So tune in next time to our lesson, and maybe next week we will have the rerun lesson, so that the lessons that if there is too hard or you might not understand, we will replay it, alright, for difficult ones. So tune in next week for encore lesson, and see you next week from me in the past. Alright, today is Friday, right? My showrunner, he said yes. Happy Fake Friday. Good night. Goodbye. Drink some water. Cheers for the weekend.